Hello.
Hello everybody and welcome to the end of the Jam Showcase. It's me, Hannah.
Hello. It's on again.
We are back. We are super excited. I'm very excited.
Me too.
I know I've got my game in and I'm very excited to see what everyone else has done.
Yeah, I can feel it, Hannah. I'm caffeinated. I'm percolated. I can't wait to see what the teams have output today.
Heck yeah. Before we get into watching some videos, that lovely number over there has hit £1,103.
Ridiculous,
That's
alright?
amazing.
I told you we could do it.
We
could
can.
do it. Shoot for the stars.
So thank you everyone that has donated. That is an amazing amount of money. But why stop there?
Yep.
Why not aim
You've said
for
it
the
once,
moon?
we can say it twice, alright? We can keep going. We can keep that number just a little bit more.
Let's see how high we can get that number by the end of the stream.
What do you think is the next best number after 1,000?
I mean, 1,500's a nice number. I'm
It
not
is a
saying
very
we
cute
have
number.
to, but you know, if you have not donated and you are able to, please follow the links. They're in the panels down below, us lovely people. There's a link in the Discord. We'll get a link popped in that Twitch chat. Send it to anyone and everyone. Give what you can. It is going to an amazing charity.
It is the final sprint, and every single pound, not every single pound, the majority of the money will be spent towards the people who need it the most, people who struggle with mental health. It is a very good cause to donate to. Give it your all, guys. We're almost there.
Yeah, we are. So, you know, at the end of the jam, after the stream, that page does not close, so feel free to post afterwards. Donate whenever you want, It'll close at some point. I'm sure we'll let you know when that is. But Let's see how big we can make that number in this stream.
I can't wait to see it. Next year is going to be even trickier to support that over. But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful.
It's like, it's ever increasing,
Yeah,
Why not?
Surely. The curve goes only up. I like it.
Awesome. Well, we are going to start off what everyone is here to see.
Yeah.
Some Game Jam games.
We're going to get into it?
Yeah, we are. So first up, we have the Artificial Intelligence. Let's see what they've done.
Can't wait. I already like the name a lot.
I like the name a lot too. I think we're having some technical difficulties.
They like to keep us waiting, don't they?
Okay. That's fine. We have some technical difficulties, so we are gonna keep talking.
They really want to ramp it up. I get that, alright?
Yeah, they're really hyping up what's coming up next, so that's okay with me. No, I'm excited to see. Have you got any favourites you're wanting to see?
Oh, I don't want to pick favorites
You don't want to pick
here.
favourites.
Of course, like the teams up in Ashburton Studios right now. I'm very hopeful towards. I'm a little bit biased, but
you got anything you want to say to your team, man?
Yes, you guys did an amazing job. I hope you uploaded a video. And I hope you also uploaded a text file, because apparently that was necessary. But I'm sure they took good care of it.
That's a good reminder, actually. Before we get into the first one, just very quickly, we're going to be guessing how the theme has been incorporated.
Right, yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to watch the video. Please be involved in the chat, type in how you think it's fitting in with the theme. And then what will happen is the lovely people behind the screen will then press a magic button and we will see what the team has submitted and how they actually...
I hope we're not going to get scored on this.
So we got to see if we can guess it right. So hopefully everyone at home will be playing along and popping it in the chat. We are now good to go with team number 1 and the Artificial Intelligence.
Oh my god, can't wait. First game of the night.
Okay, well, it's Pretty Sun. We like Pretty Sun.
I can already tell this is an Unreal Engine game.
Yeah.
They're gonna spend some time on the graphics. I can already tell.
Why not? Like, it's there.
Of course. Lots of foliage going on.
We know it's 3D.
Yeah. That we can tell. And we're in a shrubbery. A very grassy area. God, I can almost count the frames. Oh my gosh.
Okay,
oh, and there we go. We're off. Beautiful.
Oh, we've got a nice bit of audio.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, it's very mysterious.
Oh.
Ooh.
Suddenly the music gets interrupted by the slices. I like the action behind it. Oh my god.
Oh,
what is going on there? He's going over there?
The iconic jump there.
Oh my god.
Okay, it's gone nighttime. Oh my lord.
I
like the lights on the character.
Yeah, it gets very mysterious towards the end, doesn't
really
it?
cool.
They already cut it out. I want to see more, really.
I know. We're going to have to play this one.
That's ridiculous. Wow, okay. I wonder what is going on with the very rich forest on the one side, but then the other side seems almost burnt down.
See, here's the thing. I'm thinking, like, I think that might tie into the theme. In that there's, like, two different landscapes, so maybe it's almost like you cross a bridge into, like, the different period of where it's, like, all the forest has been burnt down, so maybe it's a different period for that forest.
I like that. That's some very creative storytelling, I will say. It's interesting.
We've got time, day, and night in the chat. That could be it as well, because there is. So maybe there's some additional features that we didn't see in this, where like in the nighttime there's more wolves, perhaps, because we did see the combat with the wolves.
Yes, indeed, cool. Yeah.
So maybe there's.
And those tend to spawn at night, of course.
Yeah.
As we all know.
Oh, I don't know. Global warming. It could be global warming.
That's what I was thinking about, frankly. I thought there was some environmentalist message behind it. That could have been really cool. I would put my vote on that. Yeah.
Okay, well, I think... Should we see what the answer is?
Yeah, I want to go for it. I'm putting my vote on global warming.
Let's see how they've interpreted the theme. Second magic box. Ooh! Players fight off waves of enemies which spawn periodically.
Of course.
It was the enemies.
I'm a sucker for storytelling. So we both don't get a point, is that it?
Okay, I feel like we should have a tally somewhere.
Okay, fair enough. Well, let's not do that, actually.
Awesome. Well, Team 1, that is a very good submission. It does say multiplayer coming soon. Someone had just pointed that out. So...
Yeah, maybe. But I mean, promise, right? Promise? Yeah. Is that a pinky promise, or what are we going in for?
We don't know. Now, before we move on to game number 2 I saw a very excited face behind the screen, because if you look at that very nice number of total raised, we have just gone up to £1,313.
We're getting to the 1.5 way too quick,
guys.
That is impressive.
Thank you so much to those who have donated in that time period. That is absolutely amazing.
Some very rich people in the chat.
Such a good cause. Keep it coming if you can. And let's see what we can get.
I have very good hopes that we can reach that 1.5.
I think we can do it. Like, people have been so generous.
Yes,
and it is honestly appreciated so much. Like, more than you will ever understand. Like, this is helping so many people. So thank you so, so much.
It really warms my heart to see that there's a lot of people who also share and the understanding towards what this cause serves towards, right?
It is so good.
It's a good vibe all around, I will say. So thank you very much for that donation. Huge. Awesome. How far can we bring it?
Let's see.
I can't guess anymore at this point. I don't have any numbers that are nice after 1.5, surely.
No.
Let's keep it.
If we get there, who knows?
Who knows?
Awesome. Right, well, let's see the next team, I think. Let's get some people inspired. So we've got insert team name here.
Oh, I'm very excited about this game. Yes. And straight into the soundtrack.
That's so
Love
good.
this. That's what I mean. You mentioned Mick Gordon once in the live stream. New Wave. Oh,
New Wave. Ooh.
Very aggressive text. Good. Oh, who's shooting us? Are we shooting him?
I think we're being shot at.
Probably, yeah.
I think we're holding a boombox.
I think that's a friend, surely.
Pick up the cassettes.
Oh, right. Okay. I have a couple of guesses as to towards what game this is inspired about.
I wonder.
And I love the game a lot, so it's definitely a point for me. This might be up in my ranking.
I said it in the mid-jam and I will say it again. I love the visual style of this game. I really like the sort of the glow from the lava below. And Ben mentioned yesterday, the glow on the enemies works really well as well. And we're holding a boombox on. Are we just vibing?
I haven't even noticed that.
Through the waves of enemies. Like, are we, like, because I see, like, on the UI here is where we've got the different coloured cassettes, so I think you have to go around and pick them up.
Of course,
and then you can use them. That's so cool. Oh, I like it. I really like this one. They've come a long way as well, because I saw, like, yesterday, we only had, like, a little bit of, like, we had the one enemy and a little bit of music.
So they're really pulling the weight today.
In the last 24 hours, they've come a long way, which is really
impressive,
good to see. Yeah. We've got a lot of comments about Doom the musical and a killer soundtrack.
Yes, and I have 2 guesses towards who that might be who had a lot of a hand in that soundtrack.
I wonder.
I have to pat him on the back for it. It's a great effort.
It's
really nailed it.
So the question is, how have they interpreted the theme? I'm gonna let you go first this time.
I want to guess on at least getting the point in periodic waves that the enemies spawn in like that. I mean, that has already been attempted that way, so maybe I can get a point through that, you know?
Okay. I think I'd agree, because they did say that new wave and the enemies spawn, so I think it's gotta be. It's gotta be a wave spawn, right?
Surely, right?
It's gotta be, right?
First point of the day. Come on, let's hit this.
Let's see. Are we right? The theme was interpreted as enemy airwaves which get spawned across the map.
I can't believe this.
Yes!
Is that it? Yeah, that's exactly it.
We did it. I like this one though. I think, the art style's amazing. The style fits the music as well. They've interpreted the theme well.
Yeah.
Gold star from me.
I agree. I very much like this style of gameplay.
Awesome. Well, we will move on to our next video shortly. And here we go.
Ooh, regal. Pretty lighting.
I like this.
I feel like almost we have to dim the lights a bit here.
I know.
And there we go. That's... I see. Okay. Yep. What happened there?
I don't know.
Dim.
I really like it.
Gothic.
Like, the music is so good, and then with the visual art style, it works so well.
I agree. Luigi's Mansion never was intended to be that cutesy, alright? I like the dramatic atmosphere. It's very impressive.
And we haven't seen anything about this one, so this is the first time that we've seen this game, and they have been hard at work.
I bet they have, yeah. I know one person that is on that team that has definitely put a lot of weight in there. I've heard from personal experience that there was a lot of work going into this project, so I'm very impressed that they actually pulled it off.
I'm very impressed. So, Arn, what are you thinking about periodic? Someone's giving periodic light. I'm tempted, because they've mentioned paintings, and you did have to collect, like, I saw on the bottom left there was some UI about collecting paintings.
Right.
I think you've got to, like, there's going to be, like, different periods of, like, paintings, because this was an idea that me and Ben gave in the first jam.
Okay.
And I think it's got something to do with the paintings. That's what I'm guessing.
That is a brave guess, I will say. I reckon that it's going to be mostly related to the lights periodically shifting in and out. That would be my guess. But I think it's a bit of a safe guess, so if I'm wrong on that...
that's what someone else has said in the chat. It is very spooky as well. Okay.
I think I'm going to go for the safe bet.
So you're going for lights, and I'm going for paintings. Let's find out what the answer was. Game uses periodic flashes of light in a dark environment that stun the player, but also help them navigate the space.
Very well done. And I feel like I kind of have to give my point away to the Ryan Cian.
Yeah,
is that how I pronounce it?
Cyan, maybe?
Yeah, I kind of stole it pretty much.
You stole it. Okay, well, we'll give that 1 point to chat.
Sure. Chat gets it for now.
But well done to Team 3, James and Andrada. That looked amazing. The lighting did look really good on the assets. The house was really well modelled. The music was an absolute banger. I'm definitely playing this one.
Yeah, I think that James and Andrada really pulled it off.
Yeah, I think they've done really well there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. We do have some technical difficulties, so we are going to have to come back to you shortly. Please do not go anywhere. Keep on donating. We've nearly hit
look at that number.
We've nearly hit a lovely number, so please, if you can, keep donating. We will be back with you as soon as we can. See you in a minute, guys.
And we're back.
We're back.
Hello.
So, one of our technical fairies behind the screen may have forgotten to plug in the iPhone that is currently powering the webcam.
Camera almost run out.
There may have been a moment where we would have just disappeared.
Yeah.
We just periodically come back. Maybe it was part of the theme all along. Who knows?
Somewhat similar, maybe, to the game we just watched.
Maybe.
The light went out for just a little bit, and here we are back again.
Awesome. Well, we are going to hopefully be very shortly moving on to our next team. I'm just going to wait until we've got the thumbs up on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Half of the phone charging incident.
It'd be almost incredible that.
Oh, okay. We're up. Okay.
All right, we're going to the next
have
one.
we got the next video from Script Slingers? Here we are.
Oh my god, this is the one.
I hope you're ready this time.
Oh yeah, spellcasting. Look at that. That is sick.
So good. They're all invisible. Come on, Balthazar.
So there are real skeletons in there, but they're invisible. That's part of okay, I see you.
That's so cool. The different spells.
I want to play that immediately.
Them in.
It's really fun, yeah. Reminds me a bit of there's this one game that actually also has the spellcasting abilities into it, but it's a bit of a multiplayer game. I don't remember it. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't come up with it. But the fact they have like different colors for the different kinds of spells,
that works really nicely.
It really sells the point of what the effect of the spell is on the dry bones that it hits.
Everyone's enjoying the music on that. The music on that one was a bop.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd be like I know it's his last chance to like pass his exam, but I'm like, yeah, this is very but I'm just gonna keep. You know what? He can do it again. We're gonna listen to music. He can do it again. Like, I'd just be vibing too hard. Like, oh no, I've died. I've got to start again.
And the skeletons are obviously also down to boogie with this, which I really like.
Vibing.
The animation, I like to think that
the way they were like.
Yeah, exactly. Either the animation inspired the soundtrack or vice versa. But either way, it's a really good job done.
Spooky, scary skeleton. I agree.
I wonder if it has like a bit of a scaling aspect to it where you get more skeletons. I can see that there is already like bigger skeletons who probably are more dangerous to you than the smaller ones, right?
Yeah, probably. So the question is, how does this one fit the theme?
Oh my god, I was too busy looking at the spells.
I was too busy vibing. I'm thinking this is another. I think this is going to be periodically spawning more enemies, and you're going to level up your spells. But I think the periodic is on the enemies for me.
I don't want to go with that guess necessarily. I feel like I want to take down the point that maybe periodically you cast the spells out.
Ooh, okay, that could be the one.
I'm not entirely sure because I can't see the input immediately, but that would be a cool twist on it. That you like every now and then you shoot out the spells
that's true.
and you have to manage it, right?
It's periodic. Yeah. Okay, well, let's see if we were right. Balthazar's final exam is a wave-based survival with periodic gameplay changes. So it's around the enemies. That's the point to me.
You can have the point. That's all right.
No, I really like this one. They've done really well. The art style is working really well with the audio. Balthazar, the animations there are looking really good. The VFX, it is a great all-round game. I love this one. Can't wait to play it.
Absolutely. And they've spent a lot of attention towards finishing this product with like the text at the bottom, really showing you as the player what you need to do to win this game.
It felt very user-friendly as well.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And that's what you look for in a finished game project, doesn't it? Yeah.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, Script Slingers.
Oh, and actually, one more thing. It turns out that the spell you cast does change. Can I get half a point for that?
Okay, you can have half a point. I'll allow half a point. Okay, well, that is an amazing game, and we will move on to our next team, which is Jam Packed Games.
Jam Packed Games. Ooh, oh, it's so cute.
Boy Chompy.
He just runs up to you. That is adorable.
His little scream.
Okay.
That's
what's going on?
Oh,
wait, it's a murder animal? That's it. Oh no! I thought Chompy was the good guy.
He's gotta survive.
I thought he was a friend, but
look at him run.
Okay, it's got a role in the game. It's a win for me, honestly.
His tail flip as well.
Yes.
Not the little bunnies.
That's vicious. Oh my god, the bunnies must have done something really egregious to Chompy to push him off like that. Or he's just hungry. I don't know.
That's so good. I'm in love with Chompy. Yeah. Like the art the modelling on Chompy, the way he moves, the sound design. I'm also really loving the set design, the way the enemies are moving.
Totally, yeah. And don't forget, like, the audio engineering, the interplay between the crunch and the actual not enemies, but rabbits.
Yeah.
I take it, right? The rabbits that really scream to get away from Chompy. Essentially, it really adds to the atmosphere.
It does. I like the idea of like you have to meet the goal in the middle to be able to survive before the nighttime comes.
Ooh,
that's real nice. We've
really
got some
cool.
comments. We've got a lot of love for Chompy in the chat. We're loving the UI.
It's lovely stuff. I really want to see the rest of the map, frankly, because I imagine they have a bunch of other stuff as well stored for us.
We're just gonna have to play it on. What a shame.
I know.
Oh no, what a shame.
Oh, but I see that it's an Unreal game, right? Oh, no WebGL play. Okay, then I'm gonna have to download it.
It's okay.
I'm gonna need a lot of space on my PC for this.
Awesome. Well, periodic. I think it's got to be the day-night cycle because you've got to chomp them all before the nighttime comes. I think that's the one.
Yeah, I want to cover all bases, but I think is almost.
I think we've got this one nailed down.
I'm gonna go with you with this to get 1 point out of this for sure.
Let's see if we were right. Game takes place at day, with the player having to periodically return to the burrow at night.
My God, yeah,
so
okay.
we were kind of right. Yeah.
I can see that.
I really like this one. I think it's really sweet. I love Chompy.
I hate to see him go,
Big props
frankly.
to their art team.
Yeah, but you don't have to see him go because you can download the game right on itch.io, right?
Yeah.
Great.
I'm gonna need Chompy rolling as a GIF, or when he does a little on the menu. The main menu, actually, I do want to point out before we move on to our next ones. The main menu, the UI at the start was adorable.
It was.
It was so sweet, and I loved it.
It's such a nice touch to see, like, Chompy being able to... I'm not sure if that's an animation, or maybe that you can even, like, control Chompy, walk around before you actually get in the game. It really adds to a lot, like, to bond with Chompy even before you get in that game.
Awesome. Well, jam-packed games, you have made an amazing game there, and I'm sure the chat will agree. We're very excited to play that one. And we will now move on to our next team.
Okay.
Which is Untalented But We Try. I'm sure they are talented.
I'm sure they tried. I love this. Yes. Taking it back to the Stone Age.
Oh no.
Oh! Yeah, but that would happen to you if you fall in the void.
Oh, you've got to hit the pterodactyl.
I see, yeah. That's the health meter, isn't it? Okay. Right in your face to really clearly show you what is up.
And then we've moved on. So you've got to defeat the enemy to move on to the next time period, I think.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're right. Because now we're in ancient Egypt,
I think
right?
the red bar on the bottom's looking like a health bar.
Also, a lot like the YouTube player bar. maybe some inspiration from there.
Get him!
There we go. Okay.
You win!
There we go.
We won.
We're past Egypt.
We won.
Back into civilization, I guess. Yeah.
I really like the art style on this one. I'm quite fond of a 2D game.
Me
I
too.
really like the art style.
I'm a sucker for 2D games as well.
And I liked the little character, like the little caveman. That was really sweet. And I like that it's not only you have to get to the end of the level, but you also have to defeat the enemy as well. So it's kind of like the two different ones there taking part.
Yeah, I for one, once again, Scarab boss, really cool. I like it. Pterodactyl.
Even more I'm a big dino. I don't know if I could kill it. I don't know if I could do it. I love a dino.
No, you can just hang out with it, I suppose, in the level until you don't have to move on from the Stone Age, I guess.
No, that is true. This one is really good. So I think we've worked out that periodically is the period of time.
Must be, right?
I think that's got to be this one.
I think they did a really good job. In fact, if we are right, let's check that out.
Right. Let's find out if we are right once we've got the go-ahead on that one. The game is about venturing through different time periods. You must battle enemies of the time periods to progress and win the game. I like this idea. I don't think anyone... Well, there might be other games that we've not seen yet, but I think this is the first time we've seen actually going through time periods, and I think that's a really nice take.
It's a scary concept, really, because that's a
lot of art they had to redo as well.
Exactly, yeah, that comes with a lot of art assets and a lot of teams. I can speak for our own team. We have touched on that idea and then realized, whoa, scary. I need to really.
It's a lot. Cool. Well, Untalented But We Try. I think we can all agree that should be talented, and we did try.
Maybe they didn't. Maybe they did really well just from the scratch. It's really good.
Amazing game. We will move on to our next team, which is CMM Ooblu, which I have now learned how to pronounce the name of.
Impressive.
It's called Lawnmower War.
Let's get this. Perfect. Then I added a pawn to it. Oh yeah, with a good soundtrack with it.
They hit a flower on. They hit a flower.
I can't believe it. They did it.
Oh, they collided.
Actual collisions. Great stuff. It's a bit of a timer going on, so you can play cooperatively, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a matter of like getting all the grass mown before we hit 1 minute.
I think we've got to see who can get the most.
Yeah, totally.
Skirt, skirt.
Oh, and even snowmen.
There's a snowman.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the different seasons they mentioned.
Well, no, enemies of lawnmowers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
That's amazing. We've got everyone's loving this game. A Mario Party minigame. I really like this.
Sick.
I like that. Yesterday in the mid-jam we saw it was just sort of like a square with a big patch of grass, and now we've got the whole scene developed. We've got 2 lawnmowers.
Yeah.
We've got the co-op. We've got the flowers. That is.
They really made the scene come to life, didn't they? In the end.
That's it. I might have to go and buy a lawnmower and just go mow some grass.
I just play this game instead.
Or I could just play this game. No, I really like this one. I like that they've gone for the co-op or the versus like local multiplayer. I think that's really done this game well. And I love the assets. I love the way it's been designed. I really like this one. Everyone is loving this game in the chat.
It's really good, right? It's intuitively fun. You can tell. I want to go on a lawnmower and drive around in the grass and see what kind of havoc I can wreak. It's really cool.
So in terms of the theme periodic, what are you thinking?
Well, they kind of already spoiled it, didn't they?
Yeah, it's the seasons, I think, isn't it?
It must be the seasons. We're traversing periodically through the seasons.
Yeah, let's find out.
If it's now not that,
race your friends to your tuned lawnmower and race it out against them. Be aware of the periodically changing seasons. Yeah, I like this one. I think that's gonna be really fun.
Yep.
You know, get some friends around a PC, get some controllers, and just
4-player mode,
mow
maybe.
Some lawn.
Yeah, I agree. I think that is the core concept. Is really making it multiplayer. That was a huge play on their part. I think they did a really good job.
We got some requests in the chat for a VR mode. I'm not sure I could quite handle that one.
Oh god, that would be terrifying.
It'd be a bit much for me.
But it would
awesome.
It would slap. I would slap.
Well done, CMM Ublu. That is a great game with a banger soundtrack, and I'm going to be playing this one for hours.
Me too.
Awesome. Okay, so we'll move on to our next team, which is Out of Office Saturday Evening.
Oh, can't wait. Wow, very rustic.
Design.
Oh. That is magical. Whoa. Nice transition on that. And the house is painted.
The VFX of the smoke is so pretty.
Yeah. Okay. I can see what's going down here. Yeah. So I imagine right now we've got some tasks to complete here, right?
Yeah.
And that's what's going on.
I think this is you have to periodically go through the paintings to like the time.
Yes, right.
Sort of thing.
Yeah.
I really like the character design. I love the set design. I love the way when you click the painting, it like. That's real nice.
Yeah, true. I agree. But with an artist like Lisa on your team, you really can't miss, can you? It's really well done.
It is beautiful. I really like the music as well. The VFX, like I said, that's really cool. We've got a lot of love for this one in the chat as well.
Yeah.
This is really nice.
It is very rustic. It is very calming as well. It doesn't necessarily rely on this like. Yeah. Right now, I need to do things. It's got like
a lot of cozy vibes. This one.
Exactly. Easily expandable as well to put more like grandma wants you to pick up some jam from next door, so to speak. Go get that. And okay, I'll just jump into the painting and get right there. You know.
But someone saying it's got It Takes Two vibes, and I'm feeling that like it's definitely very cozy. Yeah. It's you've got a purpose in this game. Let's go through that. I really like this one.
And imagine that idea of like having 2 players and one player is in the one painting, but another is in the other.
So nice.
You have to cooperate. Okay, this game can go places, and it's already very pretty. I like it.
So in terms of the theme, what are we thinking?
Right. Like we said, right, it comes down to the different periods, which kind of gets resembled through getting into different environments, right? Yeah. Through the painting. That's what I would guess. in a very abstract way almost.
Cool. Well, let's see if we can find out what the theme usage was. In Cindy's chores, Cindy must traverse through the periods of the year to complete her list of chores.
Of course, yeah. It's season bound, isn't it? Yeah.
So yes, each painting was going through the different periods, which we could see. I was just vibing to the music and enjoying the VFX. I'm not gonna lie to you, on.
I can see why. I can see why, frankly.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for that amazing game.
Yeah, very well
we
done,
are
guys.
going to enjoy playing. I'm sure we've got a lot of love for this one. So I think there's been people downloading this one just for the chill vibes, you know.
Absolutely.
Why not? Okay, we are coming up with our next team, which is Jam Sandwich, I believe.
Oh, this is gonna be good. I remember this one. Yes, crustacean period.
Oh my gosh!
And he's wiggling. He's ready to go.
Look at his little wiggle.
What was the name of the big crab again? Reginald?
Reginald.
Yes, it was.
I really like the art style of this.
What is that human doing there?
We're building!
Oh, I gotta stop the humans from getting to Reginald. They clearly have ill intentions. Alright, okay, we've got a bit of a builder going on here.
The sound effect.
It's quite smooth, isn't it? With the effects coming up the moment you place it.
Arr. I
Oh,
really like this.
you've got big crabs,
think
tiny
that's-
crabs. It's lovely stuff.
I can live my best crab life.
You
I
could.
can build some little houses. I can protect my boy Reginald.
Your boy Reginald,
boy
who loves
Reginald,
money,
yeah,
right?
mhm.
Right, exactly. You could
I
get
like
rich
this one.
together.
Yeah.
Guard some treasure chest, maybe.
I
Who
think
knows?
they've done really well in the art design, the sort of way you can, the way I really like the hologram where you just before you place the items you could see where it's going to be placed. That's a really cool thing to have, and obviously very helpful when you're building landscapes. You don't want your hut in the wrong place.
Right.
I really like this one.
Yeah. I'm taking it that you have to protect Reginald from the robbing pirates who are trying to steal his money, isn't it?
I think this one's interpreted theme as like there's periodically waves of pirates that are going to try and steal Reginald's wealth, and so you got to build your reserves, keep him safe, and then fight him off.
Okay. Yeah.
Shall we find out if we were right?
I think that's it. I think that's got to be it.
Crab-based tower defense game against periodical enemy waves from different periods of history. So we've got periodic enemy wave, but also the periods of which the enemies come from.
I see.
I like that.
I wish I could have seen more.
Double interpret.
I wish I could have seen more in the video about like what periods of time these characters come from, right?
Yeah.
Because we've seen pirates, we've seen some crabs as well with knives.
Yeah.
I wonder
Crabs with knives.
what's next. Crabs with knives.
I
Maybe
guess
that's the future.
we're just going to have to play the game and find out.
That's true.
We're just going to have to play the game and find out. Well, Jam Sandwich, that is an amazing game. Well done. That is hard work has paid off there.
Absolutely, I will say.
We are moving on to our next team, which I'm going to have to let you take the lead on this one because this is my game. So I can't say anything. My lips are sealed.
I will be very honest. I will be very objective, Hannah.
Okay,
I'm
so
going to give you
up
the cold hard
next,
truth. On this. Absolutely.
we do have the Pajama Bandits.
Oh my god, this is a Hannah game. Yep. Okay, I can tell. Oh my god. And you made the art for this?
Yep.
Wow. But you were here this whole time.
I've been here. His little butt wiggle on the vines is my favourite thing about this little guy.
Okay, I'm seeing stuff here. Oh, I love the sound effects. And the sound effects are even in key of the music, which is a good touch. It gets more intricate, doesn't it?
Yeah, you get more colours as you go.
Oh yeah, I can see, yeah. And you get back out.
He made it, he escaped.
He made it back to his animal friends. And fireworks on the background, that's amazing. That's really well done. Wow. I can't believe this. How do you do this while streaming at the same time?
It's yes.
It's ridiculous, really. Oh my god.
No, I'm really proud of us.
Okay,
It's really cute. No, I like it.
Towards what degree do you feel like? Obviously, the raccoon was the main character, right?
Yeah.
What made you like inspired to make that the main character as opposed to, for example, the bunny or
So the
or the
thought
fox?
was we wanna, you fall into the caves and the burrows, which is where bunnies and fox live.
Yeah.
So we thought, well, we had to be an animal that doesn't live
Right.
underground, that has to navigate their way
Just fell
through, which is why they
into
need
it,
the torch. And I like raccoons.
Okay. Yeah, that's enough reason for me, frankly.
Yeah.
It's a really cool game mechanic using the lights and periodically switching between the colors to get through doors.
Yeah.
I like it. It's a very good puzzle mechanic.
So I think you've hit the nail on the head there with how we've interpreted the theme, which is the light colour on the torch changes periodically.
I'll take it. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to say thank you, Kieran, for doing a lot of work behind the scenes while I've been here.
Wow, that's impressive, exactly.
It's been real good fun. And hopefully everyone downloads it and plays along.
I definitely will. Is it made in Unity?
It is Unity, yes.
Oh, I have to see a WebGL build. I really want to play it in the browser. That's really the play of the game.
Yeah. So before we move on to our next team, we do once again want to say a big thank you to everyone that has donated.
Yeah, absolutely.
We are almost a very lovely number. So for anyone in the chat that hasn't donated and you are able to, please feel free to make a donation. We'll get a link put in the chat. Again, it's in the Discord, panels down below. Send it to anyone you know. Send it to your neighbours, your friends, your family.
Absolutely.
They obviously want to know about what you've been doing. Send them a link to the stream while you're there, They can come see the games we've been making. They might make it in time to see your game. They can watch the VODs. Get people involved in this amazing charity event.
I bet even Reginald paid some money, and he loves money.
I think Reginald made a donation because he has seen how much of a worthy cause it is, and he's thought, you know what, you can have some of my gold coins.
He loves money, but also he loves mental health.
He loves mental health and supporting charities, and I have spoken to Reginald personally, and I can confirm that to be canon.
Well, connections in high places, I can tell.
If you also respect Reginald,
and you have
donate if you can.
And you have to, absolutely.
Awesome. Well, we will move on to our next game, which is from Robber Swans.
Oh, this is one of my favourites.
Stand the heat, stay out of the reactor core.
Is that a Mr. line?
No, it's not.
I recognise his voice. Oh, that's cool graphics. Okay.
That's a really cool effect on the reactor.
It is. It's quite tense as well, with like a bit of an ambient pressure going on.
Reminder, the HR department is hosting a fun Friday event. Attendance is not optional. Pretend to enjoy, or else.
Cool. Oh, and a combo, yes! Rahul. We know this guy.
We do.
Yeah, we do.
Spoke to him on stream.
They got a conversation and everything in this.
That's
great.
really cool. I like how you've got like the walking around, so you've got the really cool bit of walking around the factory.
Yes.
And then you've got the mini game that you've got to do, and then we've got like the whole text and the story behind it. Like,
yeah, they developed it quite well around.
How did they do
game,
this in
didn't
48 hours?
I don't understand,
I'm
frankly.
impressed, and I'm loving the art style. Like, I know, like we said before, like the PS1 sort of vibe was something we hadn't really seen before.
Yeah.
And they've done it really well.
Yeah, I think so. I think they definitely like play to the theme quite well. I've got a bit of a guess towards what that might be already, but I don't know about you, Hannah. One thing that I really respect about this game is that they put some of the team members in the actual meshes.
That's really cool. I like that. I'm thinking the theme here is the periodically having to like do the tasks to stop the power plant going kabloom.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Sure enough.
I think. I might be wrong. Are you agreeing, or are you thinking different?
I'm not agreeing at all.
You're not agreeing?
No.
Go on then.
I am willing to wager that this comes down to the chemistry elements, and that they're going back to the periodic table, chemistry plan.
Okay.
I think it comes down to that. Anything with chemistry, really, I'm voting on that.
Okay, well, let's find out if we are right. The game fits the theme by assigning periodic tasks that you have to complete in a time crunch.
Damn you, my references. No. Okay, well done, Hannah. Well done, Hannah.
Thank you.
You win this one.
Yeah. No, I really like that one. We've got a lot of chat, and I've got a lot of love for this one in the chat. I can't English anymore. It's getting to that point. You can tell the jam's over.
Oh yeah, I can tell for sure.
Everyone's really enjoying the retro graphic style. I think that's a really cool take.
Absolutely. But seeing all these finished products
It's so
one by one,
exciting.
it really just peps you up for another go for another.
Awesome.
half an hour.
Well done, Rubber Swans.
Yeah.
That was a great game. And now we will move on to Resting Glitch Face.
Oh, I know that team. Oh boy.
Does this happen to be your game, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to shut up about this.
Slay!
Slay! It's that soundtrack. Oh, I'm gonna shut up.
I'm really loving the little carrot. Oh,
The pigs. They're after me.
Yes, they are indeed.
Oh no. Slay!
Yes, dude, yes!
I'm loving this. I really like how you swap from being the wolf to being the wolf in disguise as a pig.
Yeah.
That's really nice. I
Now,
like
do you know
that.
what you would call that? A pig that transforms into a wolf.
No, I'm not smart on. You're gonna have to help me here.
Well, we thought that would be some kind of like a werewolf or a werepig, and frankly, we're still trying to figure it out. So if anybody in the chat has any ideas what that is called, a pig that transforms into a wolf, I'm back.
A werehog.
A werehog. That I like.
I like that.
Little piece of a fact that we discovered along the way in this weekend is that apparently the part were refers to man rather than anything wolf related. So yeah,
We have got a lot of love for werehog though, so maybe you're just gonna have to embrace it.
maybe.
No, I like the art style. The pig and the wolf are adorable. I like the UI at the top where it sort of goes between the day and night. The set design, the music, it is all round a banger.
Our artists knocked it out of the park. I'm still baffled by how they got this done in 2 days. It's ridiculous,
It's so
really.
good.
We don't even pay them, really, so... Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
Also, well, I think the periodic has to be the day and night for me and the swapping between.
I want you to notice as well the
wolf.
Slack emojis we got in there.
The Slack
I'm
emojis.
pretty happy with that.
Oh, yes, I see. Awesome. Well, let's just confirm if I am right with the periodic theme interpretation. Periodically, it'll become either day or night. Periodically, you will become a werewolf or turn back into a pig. You can also use the period key to play. You got
And
three!
that's the energy we bring to this, okay? 3 layers. That's
Oh
how
my
far we go
gosh.
with this. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of the
I
team.
really like this. I'm excited to play this one. And obviously, we have to thank Ben for those amazing
Absolutely.
slay.
Absolutely. He made half of the game, frankly.
Can we get a slay in the chat for Ben? He can't be with us. He
Give it
is
to him,
at
come
a
on.
Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, so he is in.
He's slaying it up in
He
Yu-Gi-Oh!
is slaying at the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. Awesome. Well, that is an amazing game. Congratulations,
That's
Resting
it.
Glitch Face. And coming up next, we have Rustagious.
Okay. Sick team again. Wow. They've changed the camera angle quite drastically, haven't they?
Well, they have. Challenger's approach.
No more F-Zero, alright? Out with the old, in with the new. Only play armor.
Ooh, it's like a D&D style game. I see. I'm already thinking for like the period interpretation. Is it like you're periodically gonna like meet different enemies, like challenges they're calling them, and like I feel like that could be where this one's going.
I think it's a very good point. I think first and foremost what strikes me is the historical aspect of it, isn't it?
Oh yeah, so maybe it's just a different.
We
time
guessed
frame
right.
together. What?
Oh, wait, that
well,
was
game
just a game.
sim.
That was just a game.
We got excited too early there. So I think like, but then it could be that you periodically change your character.
I wonder
Because
if,
we have the options here to say what we're wearing.
I wonder, like, judging from the text, if this is some kind of like guessing game where you have to figure out what you're wearing to get through to the next level, so to speak. Bit of an interaction, bit of a puzzle game in that regard. I wonder if this is like being steered by you. I'm assuming that it is. Yeah.
I think it is. So we've got someone guessing the time period of the enemies. That could be it.
Oh,
It's like a maze as well. You gotta get out.
this is
my
like a
gosh.
super hot kind of deal where they only come closer if you move around,
I don't know.
frame by frame.
I guess there's only one way to find out. It's called downloading the game and playing it.
I know, I will, but I need a lot of space for all these games. My God,
No, I really like this, and they made it in the custom engine as well, which is
like a huge,
insane.
yeah,
I
that's
think
very ballsy.
my favorite thing about this specific game is the text. The fact that it's like very much a text-driven game, I really enjoy that. You don't see that a lot of that in games anymore.
No, I agree.
And I really like that.
And they were able to pull it off as well
Yeah.
and make it somewhat like it really caught me that it was some kind of like riddle going on where you need to figure out what you were wearing.
Yeah.
And based on the conversation, I'm assuming you could kind of figure that out and proceed to the next enemy. That's creative storytelling.
That's really nice.
If I've ever seen it.
So I think my guess for periodic is gonna be the periodically. I'm gonna change periodically meeting enemies.
Okay, that's a very good guess. I'm going for a time period, so I'm sticking
Time
with my
periods.
guess.
Okay,
definitely.
let's see if we were right. The theme gets incorporated in the way that the old god has turned weak. He cannot create things himself, only recreate. Ooh.
Whoa.
So it's periodically regenerating things. I like that. That's
Okay.
that's an interesting take, and I really want to play this one just for the text based.
I want to know more
choices.
about this old god. I want to read all the lore of this. All right. Hopefully they have a text document of at least like
Yeah.
2 gigs so I can read through it. It's quite captivating.
Awesome. Well, that's an amazing game, Restagious. I hope you're very proud of yourselves, and good luck with growing your engine, because I feel like
You guys killed it. Absolutely.
it works. Awesome. Right.
works
Well,
well.
coming up next, we have our game from Low Effort.
Wow. That can't be low effort. That's a flex right there. Look at that.
Look at the bounce.
Okay. Yep. Ooh. Oh, you have to land on the beat. That is. Oh, that's tricky, man. Oh, he hobbles around.
Oh, it got faster.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I like that with the obstacles and everything.
Okay, I have so many thoughts and comments and feelings, but I just need to play this game.
Yeah, you need to somehow phrase them all
UI,
together.
adorable. The little marshmallow character, adorable. The music,
A
banger.
bop, absolutely.
And I think we can agree periodic has to be landing periodically on the BPM.
I would say
That's
so,
gotta
yeah,
be what
definitely.
that one is. That one
I also wonder if there's
is
maybe some.
Marshmallow Dash.
Oh my god, that is lovely. You can already tell the developer had some fun with like making that little animation.
It's
reactive
really
to the
good.
music,
The way it,
isn't it?
like the waveform on the it's so good. Mobile game in the making.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I want to
sick.
play this. I'm going to play this for hours. I'm really enjoying like the way that it's going to get faster and you're going to have to jump fast. Like, oh gosh, go, go, go.
I wonder. I kind of lost it out of sight, but maybe on the background there's something going on as well in terms of.
I did see a little
bird.
bird flying past at one point. A nice little chunky bird.
Right. Okay. Not necessarily something in historical context.
No.
Maybe.
I think, for me, periodic has to be landing on the beat. It's
I
gotta
think so
be
too.
it.
That's a safe guess, I would
Yeah.
say. Yeah.
Okay. Let's find out if we're right. The period between the spikes during a wave is randomly chosen and displayed on screen. Get your timings right and you'll have no trouble, but watch out, it only gets harder the longer you play.
Okay, that's cool. They got the mechanic hooked up properly with
Yeah.
the music to really sell
really
the point
works
home,
well.
right? Because imagine if that didn't match up, right? That
Yeah.
would be very like tricky to
So hard
properly
to do.
play. Exactly, but the
Yeah.
music helps with this, so
I
love
really like
this.
this. This is something I'm gonna go home and play.
Yeah.
No, not that I'm gonna not play all of them. I'm gonna play all of them. But,
It's one of those
you know.
games that if it ends up on mobile, you might just walk into the office, see me sitting on my desk on my phone suspiciously. Yeah. And what am I playing? This kind of game, absolutely.
Yeah, awesome. Well,
Wait,
low
there's still a
effort.
cat on the side of the screen,
oh my god, I didn't even see that one.
all the way on the right. That's great.
Also, well, Low Effort, you've made an amazing game. Congratulations, and I hope you enjoyed jamming because.
Well
Just
done,
look at
guys.
it.
Really well done.
Also, well, coming up next, we have WNAN, which I've forgotten what it stands for, so maybe they're hearing it. We need a name!
There we go.
There we go. Oh, we've got a nice bit of UI to start us off.
Okay, that's a flex. That's a flex. Okay, I recognize this, and that is crazy. Remember where this game came from, like just a couple of hours ago?
Yes, it's insane.
They really dressed up nice.
I really like the art style of this one, the way they've built the building.
Oh my god, and the footsteps.
The way they've got the reverb on it as well. Luigi Mansion vibes, Resident Evil Mansion vibes, yeah.
For a second there, I thought you had to go into the options menu to get through the door.
Yeah.
That would have been crazy.
The game is incredibly broken, so I would advise you guys don't play it yet. I tell you what.
Yeah.
We will hold off on playing this one.
But how long can we wait, you know?
I know.
How long can we wait?
You might have to let us know in the Discord when this one's up, because I think this one's got some really good potential.
I definitely think so.
And I like the way you can walk through the rooms. Like we said, the footsteps, really nice.
I agree.
I really need you to put this on when it's there.
I want to figure out how much deeper we can get into the mansion, right? And what we're going to find there, really.
Such a tease. This is like the trailer.
Truly,
The trailer for what's to come.
They're holding back a bit, and they could definitely swing it out of the park, really.
Also, well, periodic. I think there's going to periodically be something appearing in the house that you're going to have to walk around and like either avoid or collect. I think that's where I'm going with this one.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the same, really.
Yeah. Let's find out if we were right. The game's theme period ties into the gameplay by swapping between 2 time periods as the player tries to find a set of 4 keys across the past and the present. Okay,
I guess.
That's cool. Okay, yeah, I'm going to need this one. I'm going to need a message when this one's up.
I agree.
That's really cool. And do you know what? For 48 hours, that is amazing progress. Well done. We need a name. That's great. I can't wait.
I can't wait either.
Awesome. Well, before we move on to our next game, I'm going to bring everyone's attention to that lovely number above your head on, because we have hit £1,500.
They maxed it.
Everyone behind the screen is going like this.
That is a beautiful number. Nobody could have guessed
Thank you so much, everyone. That is so much money. We cannot thank you enough for your generosity. I can't believe
some
we've
rich
hit it.
spenders in this crowd. That's insane.
There was me thinking, do you know what? Maybe it's a good stretch goal, but you've said, you know what? We see that stretch goal.
We need better goals,
we are
really.
Hitting it.
We need better goals, I say. Yeah.
Thank you so much, everyone, for your donations. And we've hit 1,500.
And you know what the next funny number is?
If you have not yet donated, take inspiration from other people's generosity. If you can donate, we are never going to say no to a donation. We don't care if that number isn't round. Please, if you can, keep donating. It is an amazing cause. Mind are going to be so grateful for every penny that we send them. So if you can and you have not donated, please feel free. We'll get some links in the chat. It's below us in the panels. You can find it in the Discord. I should make a little dance out of this.
Truly.
Okay,
yeah.
next time I'm going to think about that. Next time I announce, we're going to have a little dance.
Use some of the soundtracks of the game we've seen so far, and that would really be a ball.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, everyone, once again, for your donations. We really appreciate it. And I think it's just a great way to celebrate the Game Jam and all the games that people have made, to be honest.
It's really the cherry on top, I will say.
Awesome.
It's a great thing.
Well, we will move on to our next game, which is from Sturdy Ladders R Us.
Ooh, I'm excited for this one.
Beat Spacer.
It's bopping.
I like it.
Grooving.
I like the way the ship's moving.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh no, they're getting hit. Come on.
It's getting risky up in here.
Oh no, he's crashed. Drive.
I'm trying to figure out here the periodic element of it.
I'm thinking waves.
You're thinking waves?
I was thinking waves of enemies again.
Vibrations?
Or it could be like a period in the music, maybe. Is that a black hole? Ah!
It's a nice comment in the chat, yeah.
That's a big old baddie.
Oh, the shooting is on beat.
It is.
That is cool.
Because the enemies shoot periodically on the beat. That's amazing.
I think that's it.
I really like that. The music shoots from your ship periodically. Oh yeah, maybe you don't get to control when you shoot. I don't know. Ooh.
That's a difficult ship to beat.
Oh, wait. The player is the bass kick.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then
that
the
is a
spaceship
huge
is
find. Oh, you're right,
So
yeah.
you're making music while you're shooting the waves of
That
enemies.
is crazy. I can imagine just the next levels
I
being
think
with
we've
like
cracked this
5
one.
layers. That's insane.
So are we saying periodically spawning enemies, but also periodically like there being like the music on the beats?
I think so.
I think it's both.
I'm going for the musical
You're
element
okay.
for
Okay.
sure.
Let's find out if we were right. We interpreted this to be repeating attacks and interactions synchronized to a periodic beat. This evolved into an experience where various enemies create sounds to layer into a track, backed by the bass of the player's blaster. I
That
think
is
we nailed
sick.
it.
That's really
I really
cool.
like this one. I'm gonna be jamming. I'm gonna be playing like boom, 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 boom.
Yes,
I'm gonna be
exactly that.
dancing along.
And imagine how far you can take that, right? The
Yeah.
amount of layers that you can add in that track to really make a huge bop. You'd almost be sad to end that entire round. It'd be,
I know.
It's really
I
cool.
really like that. Well, Sturdy Lads Are Us, we love your game. Twin stick shooter with some funky beats behind it.
Yeah, how are you gonna play this if you really just want to do this
I
kind
need
of stuff?
hands.
You know?
I need someone else to play it for me.
Exactly,
So I
yeah.
can be vibing.
I need some new set of speakers to play
Bullet
this game.
hell
That's
like
for
that
sure.
would be sick. I agree. Let's get... Oh, maybe different enemies had different... Okay, I'm going to stop throwing ideas into the world.
Yeah, unfortunately we need to move on, but we can
Yeah.
check the itch.io page and
Yes, we
play it for
can.
ourselves if we want.
Awesome. Well, we have up next 2 rats plus 1. Let's see what they've given us.
2 rats plus 1. That makes 3 rats.
Ooh, a
and that's a good
mammoth.
thing. Okay, back into the Stone Age. You can just buy mammoths for 25.
Oh, I'll
Dollars?
take 3, please.
Please, yeah.
I really like the art style. And in fact, it's like 2D but 3D, like with the side.
Yeah, I like this.
Some would say
strategic-
Age of War.
Some would say yes. All extinction events?
The mammoth won. Oh no, there's rain. No.
But what beats a mammoth? A
Not the
robot, of course.
mammoth.
That is insane.
You know what defeats mammoth? Rain.
Right, yeah, of course, yeah.
I like
Classic.
this. I really like the different models.
Oh, they had a lot of fun adding multiple characters that you can spawn around.
Yeah. Ah, we lost.
Wow,
Dun, dun.
what went wrong?
I think we ran out of money. We ran out of bank because
True.
Reginald kept it all.
Kept it all.
Yeah.
Couldn't spend it all. What unfortunate. But we can play it again and try it again, you know?
I think this one's got to be. I think we spoke to them and it was about the periodic, like the units. That's the
Yeah.
word I'm looking for. They're from different periods of time.
That must be it.
I think that's got to be it.
so.
Let's find out if we are right. There's no. Okay, no, we will not find out if we are right.
I'm pretty sure we are right.
Are we right? The core game loop leans into the idea of moving through periods of time, pitting various eras against one another. Also, periodic natural disasters. Oh, they got 2 in as well.
I like the periodic
Nice,
natural
I like
disasters.
it. I really like this
adds
one.
another level of intensity to the game, I find.
Awesome. Well, 2 rats plus 1. You've made a great game. Congrats. I can't wait to play it.
And they had a
That's
node
okay,
block engineer, which I find like you can't miss that role in the game Gun team. Really, that's a very strategic pick, I will say.
Yeah. Okay, well, we will move on to our next team, which is Team Hamburger. Oh, don't talk about food. I'm so hungry.
Hamburger.
Player 2's turn. Oh,
Oh,
it's like turn-based.
it's intense. I did not expect that to come up.
Player 1's turn. Oh, so you get you get an amount of time to make your move.
I recognize this game. Yeah, the concept here is that once your turn is over, you kind of put yourself into like a state where you can be attacked in turn.
Yeah. I think
vulnerable
it's a
state.
combat game and you have to plan your moves. You want to get close enough but also not get too close. Periodic turns we're getting in the chat, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's where this one's going.
I think the more straightforward the guesses towards how the team is implemented, the better of a job they did. Really.
Yeah. And I really like the art style of this one.
Yeah.
I think, you know, is it the most complex art style? No, but it works well.
It gets the job done, doesn't it?
It's really quite nice, and I think, like, you know, we've had the PS1 graphics. This is kind of giving me similar vibes in that they've picked a vibe for the art style, and it works, and they've stuck to it.
I agree,
Big
absolutely.
props.
And what I
like
find unmissable in every game over screen is the Unity background. That's my favorite kind of image behind it. Really makes it for me.
Yeah, okay, so I think we've decided that for this one, the theme interpretation is the periodic turn.
Must be.
Let's find out if we are right. Local 1v1 turn-based game using the theme of periodic time and movement. You have to move behind your opponents and stab them in the back. Oh, so you have to make sure you're behind them. Ah,
that makes sense,
right.
doesn't it? Yeah.
And it's another local co-op. Well, not co-op, but a local game. I need to stop saying co-op. That is clearly not co-op.
Nah.
But you know what I mean.
Oh.
I really like that one. I think that's going to be really good fun because that's a lot of strategy because you have to, you want to get close enough but not too close. I think that's going to be really fun to play.
It makes for a lot of replayability, doesn't it?
It does. I really like this one. Awesome. Well, Team Hamburger, I like it. Arn likes it. The chat
Lovely
likes
stuff.
it. We all like it. Amazing game. And we will move on to our next team, which is One Arrow. We will move on to One Arrow. Can you tell it's been a long day?
Oh my god. Yes, this game design is great.
Oh my lord.
I mean, look at this, Han. Listen to this. It's amazing. Add a little bit more bass to it. Makes it perfect. Oh,
I really like this. I really like the graphic design they've gone for.
sure enough, yeah. Wow.
Awesome.
Wow, that seems like a very difficult game.
I like the way that this one has progressed because obviously yesterday we had the circle spawning. It wasn't the full effect. It was more the lines, just the lines and the circles. So that's come on really, really well. The music is a banger. I did have to take my headphones off. I'm sorry. It was a bit loud for me.
It's a lot of high end, but I will say it adds a lot.
We've got a lot
to
of
the
love
game.
for this one in the chat as well. I think.
I really feel that this is where game design really shines, doesn't it? Where you really just keep it to a basic mechanic, and it just tenses up over time.
Yeah.
Where you
and
add
it
more
works
shapes.
well.
threaten
Games don't have to be complex to be good.
Exactly.
And I think this one does that really well. In terms of periodic, what are you thinking?
Ooh, periodic waves of attack beams.
Yeah.
I would say.
I think it's got to be something to do with the things spawning is in periodic. Let's find out if we were right. The player has to survive dangerous attacks that happen periodically that steadily increase in difficulty.
There we go.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a really good, fun one to play because you're always going to want to try and beat your high score and you go, oh, just one more, oh, just one more, oh, just one more.
Totally, yeah, you can
3
flex
hours
on other
later,
people.
oh, just one more.
Yeah, exactly. You can flex on other people, your high scores. I like that concept of it. Totally.
Periodically knocking socks off. I agree.
Amen to that.
Awesome. Well, One Arrow, that is a great game.
I do feel like we're getting better at this.
Yeah. I think we're getting better at guessing. Okay, so next up we have Team Spooky Elephant, who have actually provided a commentary for us, so we just get to sit and watch.
Wow.
We're just going to sit back, relax, and watch the video from Spooky Elephant.
Sounds good to me.
Is Quantum Rush, my entry for the Climax 24 charity game jam for Mind. The theme is periodic, and I've got a game where we have a load of things that spawn octagons periodically. If you fly over them, the timer is reset and you score some points. If you let the timer go down to 0, then an enemy will appear. They'll follow this Dijkstra map towards the player. And if they touch you, then you die. So that's my game.
Oh my god.
My game runs in the browser. Had to write all the code for collisions and camera work and AI myself. It's been a lot of fun, so thank you for the opportunity. And bye.
Wow. I like to imagine this is part of the game.
Yeah.
This spawns in front of you.
This overlay of actually understanding what's going on in the game just comes when you open the browser.
Yeah.
No, the funky beats, I'm loving. I think we both enjoyed the funky beats there.
To a certain degree, it also almost felt like the explanation of the game was going on the beat, which I really liked.
It was, and I really like the geometric style, the shapes, the slightly wavy lines. The colors work really, really well. And I think it's the sort of game that once you've got it, you can work out your strategy.
Think about this, right? This is a very tense game in the sense that you have to get to the tiles in time, but you also kind of have to manage which ones you visit first.
Yeah.
right? And then see how far away they are, because sure, one of them could be very like high on your or far away from your priority list, but also it's far away from you.
Yeah.
So you have to think strategically on how to approach that.
I really like it.
On top of this, you have obstacles trying to block your path, so that's really cool.
Well, Spooky Elephant has explained to us how they've used periodic, so...
Yeah, I kind of spoiled it, so I'll take the 3 points.
It's okay. We'll both get...
I'll take the 3
everyone
points.
can have a point.
Everyone gets a point,
and
great.
you get a point, and you get a point. No, I really liked that we had a little commentary over it as well, because we could really understand the game, and especially because we couldn't read the text.
Yes.
But we can just read it when we download the game, or play it in the web browser.
I can't wait, frankly. This
It's
is
going to
very
be good. Another one we're going to be bopping along. It's come on really well.
I wonder if he made the music himself. I wonder if he
We'll have to find out.
had time to just swing out a beat like that.
Who knows? I'm impressed if he did.
That would be very impressive indeed.
Awesome. Well, Spooky Elephant. That was a great game. We can't wait to play it. And we will move on to Team Beanie.
Oh wow, there's a bit of a warp going on there.
This is so cool.
We have to change. Oh. Ooh, okay.
I think we've got to climb to the tippy top.
Yeah, dude. I've seen Mario try to do this mechanic before, and it's a really good one.
Oh, it goes when it does the
Clang.
Color change.
There we go.
Heck yeah. You gotta be fast. If you're not fast enough, you're not gonna make it.
Can you
oh
walk
my
on the
lord.
line? Almost feel like a bit of cheating, doesn't it?
This would be another game that would like annoy me, and I would keep playing it still.
Yeah, you would have to keep it until you win. Wow,
Well,
that's
bending
really cool.
shader is cool. I agree. I think this one is very well made in that I love the graphics. Like just the way it's bright, it's bold, it's colourful, it's keeping my attention.
Yeah, and even though the colors are very saturated, they still pleasant on the eyes, surely.
Yeah,
right.
It's really nice.
It's really nice and minimal. I like the implementation of the game design to keep it at a very good like base mechanic and really expand on it, so you can make a whole level
it
with
works
that.
really well. Mario Sunshine's secret level.
Yep, exactly.
Also, well, I think periodic has to be the colours on the music, right?
Yep.
I think we're in agreement there. Let's find out if we're right. In my game, periodic implies the periodic changing of the game's platforms, cubes to the beat of the music.
Yep.
Yes, Beat Block Galaxy.
I hope if I end up playing this game that there's a bit of a speed modifier at some point where the beat just slowly but surely ramps up, to really try
You never know. Maybe it'll be in the DLC pack.
Oh, that'd be sick.
You never know.
That'd be sick.
Awesome, Team Beanie, you've done an amazing job. We can't wait to play it. And we will move on to our next team, which is E.
E.
Just E.
Okay.
It's beautiful already.
They're getting the rigatoni out.
The rigatoni. Where's the macaroni? The macaroni was my favourite.
Whoa.
Oh wow.
That's a Spirelli right there if I ever saw one.
Perfectly cooked pasta, sticky pasta. Oh no, they're stuck together.
I see, okay. So different pastas have different behaviors and...
Oh, so I think we're going over the saucepan. There's a stats page.
Oh, of course.
This UI is beautiful. That click. That's really nice.
Cozy. Wow. Okay.
I like this. I really like the art style. This picture, beautiful. The UI, the clicks, the way it works, beautiful. I really like the way you get to like shake the pasta pot and it's like and it goes like.
Yeah, I really like
nice.
this point. I can't help but wonder how this ties into periodic. I can't immediately think of it.
See, I think this one needs a bit more brain power. I think because you've got the UI that says the perfectly cooked pasta and the sticky pasta.
Right.
I think this one's a bit sneaky, and it's periodically because you have to work out when you have to place a bit of pasta so it's perfectly cooked.
Okay.
So it's periodically, like you are periodically placing the pasta to make sure you get that perfect bit of chew.
I like that. For a period of time you need to cook it properly, like how somebody in the Twitch chat, for example, has already mentioned. That might be right on the dot, yeah. I'm curious if that's right.
I think we should find out if we are right. Pastas are much blessed with the geometry beauty of their periodic shapes. So why not? Oh, it's a periodic shapes.
Gosh. So.
I would hang
Why
that menu
not?
as a painting on a wall. Yes, I would. Just everyone press print screen right now.
Bro was hungry.
Let's hang it up.
I couldn't agree more, honestly.
My stomach is rumbling, so whoever put the pasta game towards the end,
Yeah,
I cannot forgive you.
This must be a way of bullying us, just that we can't eat.
Everyone's like, yes, making me hungry. Awesome. Well, we will move on to our next team, which is Big Factory. Let's see what they've got. All my funds are gone.
That's a pun.
Oh, okay, so we've got a lot of things on the side there.
Oh my god. A lot of things to take in, isn't it? From the elements that you have to...
Oh, so we've got to build like a chain.
Right, yeah.
So I think it's a shame we can't read the UI, so obviously we'll have to play this game.
Yes, okay.
But I think we're placing different modules to mine the different things on the floor, because I think each one is a different resource that you have to then use to maybe sell, to like make money. So they said you had to pay your rent. So I think we have to mine to then get the ingredients, the minerals, to then cash it in.
Wow, that's
I
very
really
perceptive.
like
I think you're
this.
dead on the money with that. Yeah.
I think this is the shadows look nice. The shadows do look nice, and I like the design.
Yeah,
I really like the style of the different objects you're placing as well.
I like to imagine that a lot of these like colored squares on the ground, they give different like effects on whether or not you place your factory on that spot or a different
Maybe they
spot.
do. I think this is going to be a really good one to download and try out, because like I say, unfortunately we can't read the smaller UI, but I think that's where we're dropping bits in and getting to build our factory.
Yeah.
The periodic.
Simple, isn't it?
Is it?
I think so.
I think it's the time in 38 seconds it says at the minute. I think it's time period. Yeah. What are you thinking?
I'm gonna once again with a bit of confidence say that has to do something with the periodic table and chemistry.
Okay.
This time we're bringing
This
it
time
home.
you're hoping. Okay, let's find out if we're right. Periodic rent, chemistry elements, and periodic auto factory features. So we were both right.
Oh my god, periodic rents. Why did you bring that up? Surely, okay, if it's the first element, then I guess I'm wrong.
No, I really like this. They've incorporated the theme twice, which is really clever. And it's going to be quite a fun game, so you obviously have to resource manage to get your resources, to get the money, to then buy more stuff. I like it.
This is the kind of like game that you can get stuck on for like 40 minutes easily, like or a full hour really. So you really like get your factory up and built to get the results out of it, and I like that very much.
I like it as well. Also, well, Big Factory, thank you very much for an amazing game. Again, we can't wait to play it. I overplay tested it. Oh no.
There's no such thing.
There's no
such thing.
Now we are moving on to our final game from Last Minute Ducks.
This is lovely stuff.
This is going to be stuck in my head.
Different pitches. Spitting bars.
Oh no, he's crying because we missed. No! I suppose
He's
it's
missing
better
the
than
ball. He's missing the ball.
This is very much movie time.
I like to imagine at the end of it, he goes, "Whoa!" if you get the right amount.
Oh no! Hit the right notes!
I think you can make it.
Ooh.
He keeps it up, dude. That's tricky to do. I feel like I could use this for my I could use this for my attack and practice routine. Yeah,
That is so good.
that's sick. Okay.
I love the artwork. I love it's simple, but it works. It's a great bop. If I
Gets
miss
you
a note,
moving.
then I also make the duck sad. I know, so I'll be upset, but also the duck is sad, so then I get
There are stakes in
extra
this game.
upset.
There are stakes in this
We
game.
must keep the duck happy.
I think it's
Must
very
keep
clear
on
what we need
moving.
to do now, Hannah. I think we need to get a dance mat in this office.
Yes, I saw in the chat. They were like, Ben, can we have a dance mat?
I'll play it. I think that should be a minimum required to be able to play this game on display.
Yeah.
I really think so.
Yeah, we've got a lot of love for this one again. I mean, they're all great. I love them all.
a lot of respect for the team that turned up in the middle of the competition.
Yeah,
and
they
just
were like,
were
"Do you know
like,
what, we've got this."
yeah, what's up?
I really like this. Unfortunately, we don't have any text as to how they've interpreted the theme on this one, but I think it's periodically hitting the notes on the beat.
Music is periodic, I reckon.
That's the
and
one,
that's
you know.
the point.
Awesome. Well, that was our final game, which means it's time to find out who's going to be our winner. I think there's a lot of contenders.
That's the most exciting point of the entire evening. I agree. There's a lot of contenders here.
I think, you know, it could go either way for
I think so.
any of them.
I'm curious what Ben Potton is gonna think in like detail of what he's gonna be looking for specifically in this game jam.
Yeah.
And the criteria that it takes for a game to be the total package, not just pretty art, not just perfect game design, but you know, everything
also hits
altogether.
the theme as well, you know.
Yeah, I hope it's gonna be interesting to see what comes out of this.
Yeah. So, you know, before we do move on, would like to do one final reminder.
Yes, yeah.
For that lovely big number above Arn's head.
Right here. Don't be scared to ruin the pretty number.
You can ruin the pretty number. We will forgive you. But once again, if you would like to make a donation whilst we are live on stream, okay, I've been thinking about this because I've got the dun 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 from the duck game, right?
Right.
Find the donor link in the chat. You can find it in the panels or in Discord.
Okay.
I
like
mean,
that. Exactly like that. And think about
you
it.
can find that link anywhere and everywhere. You can shout it from a window somewhere and we'll hear it. And someone behind the screen will send you a link. So please, if you can, make a donation to Mind, an amazing mental health charity that, I mean, how many more times can we say it on? They're a great charity.
It's
going to be a
self-explanatory,
great
isn't it,
cause.
really?
That money is going to help so many people. So thank you very much to anyone that has donated and also donates in the future. And if you can't donate, that's okay. Because we know sometimes life happens.
Exactly.
But if you can, give as much as you are comfortable donating.
Even if it's just a tiny little bit, all ends help a bit.
Yeah.
We really
Awesome.
like to see
Well,
it.
I think Ben might be ready to join us, so we would like to welcome onto the stream Ben Potton, the Portsmouth Climax Studios head. Hi, Ben.
Hello, Ben.
Hi.
How is it going? Have you been enjoying watching the stream and seeing all the games?
Oh, it's been fantastic. Really loved it. I've downloaded a few, played them, but watched the whole stream. Yeah, it's been great.
Oh, wow.
Awesome. So, without giving away the winner, have you got any specific thoughts on any games? Have you got any general feedback on what you've seen for our jammers?
I mean, it's been great. I thought, first of all, the theme was fantastic. Really good theme. I mean, it's kind of wide enough to have loads of different interpretations. And there's been some really clever interpretations of the theme as well. So that's been great.
I agree.
Yeah, I think for me, the ones that kind of integrated with the theme the best really kind of, hit the mark for me. Aside from that, it's just been some great production values across the board, really great graphics, some great soundtracks as well.
Yeah, if you've been bopping along as well, because I know me and Arn have been jamming along as all the music comes on.
I want that Spotify playlist. I just need it, alright?
Awesome. Well, I believe, Ben, you have picked a winner for us. So I think we should let the teams know who's won.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm ready for it.
Come on.
So it was so difficult, I'm gonna call out a few which I really enjoyed. So maybe starting on the graphics side, there are some really polished, really nice looking games. I loved Chompy, Jam Pack James.
We all did.
Chompy was amazing. Jam Sandwich Crabs, I mean...
Crabs.
Speaks for itself. Oh, you fell out a bit, Ben.
Oh, we just got some... I think we're having some quick audio issues.
Yeah, we might want to recap
give us
the
a
last
second,
sentence.
just before we say anything too exciting. I think we've got you back. So we heard crabs.
Okay. Yep. Out of Office Saturday Evening was another great graphical style.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to do a special call out to Rubber Swans because I it took me right back to PlayStation 1 days. I love the non-perspective corrected texture mapping. It's a really nice touch. So
I think they definitely were looking for the in crowd on that art style, weren't they? They were looking for the people who really know the Half-Life series, I reckon.
Yep. And that's on the gameplay side, so there were some games I just would love to play. War Mower.
Oh.
The
lawnmower
Team
one.
CMM Ublu.
Yes.
Right.
That looks so much fun. Insert team name here, Doom Game looked great as well. And I think on this theme side, I really liked One Arrow, the kind of laser
Yes.
powered.
Yes.
The Cube Climber team, Beanie's Cube Climber, just worked with the theme really well. And I think Script Slingers as well.
Yeah,
Really good.
quite finished as well, quite polished.
Yeah.
Well scoped in the frame of a 2-day game jam, I would say.
Yeah, I'd agree.
But so taking us on to the winners,
Ooh.
it's kind of a bit of a secret. Maybe people knew. I really love music games. I mean, they just really do it for me. So we had a few of them. They all looked really good. Last Minute Ducks that had a great soundtrack.
Yep.
That it did.
Low Effort, again, just really nice integration with the music. But I feel quite conflicted about this because one of the team members, I am his boss,
Ooh.
but the team that I really really enjoyed, it was Beat Spacer, so that's Team 17.
Okay.
The
Well done.
Sturdy Ladders are us.
Sturdy
That
ladders
is
are
beautiful.
us.
Yeah, and so there's a few reasons. It was a really good use of the theme. And out of all the music games, it integrated the rhythm, the period into the gameplay just really well.
Yeah.
And when you realise what's happening, it's just kind of, oh, okay, I get that. That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
The audio was minimal, but it was still really kind of groovy. And you can see it getting more hectic as more enemies are added. And if you had, this game developed more fully, it'd be really great just to hear all the different sounds going on.
I agree.
Yeah, I think we're all in agreement that this one had some amazing music. Like you
Yes.
said, Ben, the way it's incorporated music into the gameplay is really quite impressive.
And the way that they figured out a way to like layer this and make it easily expandable across the next levels that they could implement were they to develop this further, it really breaks down for like a really good concept to make in 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And I think at the end of the day as well, I was thinking if these are all in my massive Steam backlog, and I picked up my Steam Deck, which one would I go to first? And I think it would be this one.
that's
Okay,
understandable.
that's fair. That's fair.
Well, Team 17, Sturdy Ladders Are Us. Congratulations on
Well
winning
played.
the 2024 Game Jam.
Congratulations.
You've made an amazing game. And thank you also to Ben for popping onto the stream and picking our winner for this year. It's been great to have you with us.
It's been lovely.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. Who knows? Maybe you'll come back next year.
Maybe I'll participate.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Exactly.
yes, we like to see it. More participation. Well, thank you so much, Ben. And thank you to everyone that has participated in the stream this year. We have so far raised £1,562 for Mind,
That's
which
mad.
is amazing.
They actually broke
Thank
the number.
you so much to everyone that has donated. If you'd like to donate any more, please feel free. The page is there, and don't forget the games are on itch. Go grab them. Tell us about it in the Discord. We want to see those high scores.
Do it right now.
Do
Go
it
into
right
the
now.
itch
Go
page.
start downloading.
Go to the itch page. Also, maybe I'm assuming there's ratings going on. You can give your user ratings. We can see
Yeah.
what the people like the most, right? And
Yeah.
see what games come out most popular. I'd be really curious to see.
Yeah, so it's 26 teams in 48 hours. We've had 56 incredible donations. We are one big, very grateful team of people that have had the joy to host this jam.
And it's only
I
going
say-
up, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's only
and I
going
say
up.
thank you to everyone that has participated. Thank you to Ben for popping on. Thank you for our technical fairies behind the screen. They've been hard at work keeping it together.
They've been pulling
Even
the
if we
weight.
forget to plug in the phone that's powering the camera, but you know what? It happens. Thank you so much, everyone, and we cannot wait to see you all again next year. Thank you.
I can't wait.
Thank you
Until
very
next
much,
year, guys.
everyone. Until next year. Bye bye.
Great jam. Bye-bye.